Okay, we're live. Let me know in the chat if you can see me. Welcome, everybody. This is my first live stream ever. So I'm glad to see y'all here. And this is going to be fun. So, what I wanted to do, can you guys see me okay? All right. What I want to do, first of all, say hi to a few of you guys that I recognize. Toad, I see Toad, Fabulous Mr. Toad there. Kraytech, NBD300, Deadshot, Mawal, Logan Jordan, John O'Reilly, Jesse Dolphin, Brandon, NBD300, King Fun Gamer, Doom18. I recognize you, Doom18. Great to see all you guys here. Josh, there's Josh. And so what we're going to do, first of all, is fill out the form at the top in the comment section of that in the description, and make sure you add your favorite gun and your favorite weapon and all that. And for the guys that help us out the most today, help me out by giving ideas and by participating in the chat, then at the end of the chat, I'm going to pick the people that were the most helpful and participated the most and give you a reward. So let's go ahead and get started. I wish I could actually have a way of talking to each one of you. It'd be a lot more fun. There's Hit. Welcome, Hit. And it'd be a lot of fun if I could actually converse with everybody individually. But since we can't do that, we'll do it this way. Okay. So there's a few things that we're going to do today. First of all, make sure you fill out the rewards form so you can get your reward. And the next thing is I'm going to review the survey results that we had from, are you not able to see my screen? Okay, you cannot see my screen, can you? It's black. Okay. Okay, bear with me. This is my very first stream I've ever done. Let's see if this shows up now. Is it still black? Still black. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Okay. So what we're going to do first, because we did this holiday survey, and I wanted to give all of you kind of some feedback on what we learned from the survey. So first of all, this first question, which new big features content would you like to see next? And number one, and this is only English. We're working on a Japanese and a Spanish one. We care about everybody's language, but Spanish and Japanese are the two other big languages we have, and so far we've only got results for English. So here's what's interesting: the rewarded monthly weapon events and a separate leaderboard. This is something that your boy Hit has been promoting for a long time, and it's good that I like to do surveys. I like to do surveys because I like to see what the community in general wants. And so this confirmed what Hit's been telling me for a while, is to do a monthly weapon event. Now, what I want to do, I want to ask you guys first if you believe, if you're surprised at this. Is this really what you think is the number one thing, big feature we need? What I think is interesting is even this feature the new weapon event is more voted on than the game modes. So um, game modes, we haven't had a new game mode for a while, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But as far as the monthly events, here's what I'm going to do. Let's go through this. I'm going to go through each one of these and explain what they mean. So the first one is monthly. The monthly events, basically, it's going to be an event that starts on a Friday, and it's going to go for anywhere between 3 and 5 weeks. And during that event, there'll be rewards at the very end. And we're just starting on this feature right now, and it should be ready. I really wanted to get this ready before Thanksgiving, but I don't think it's going to be possible to get it done that early. So it'll be the release right after Thanksgiving, most likely. So this will be whatever game mode, but it's going to be a specific weapon, and it's going to be competitive. So we're going to choose, I believe it's the top 50 players. Actually, everybody gets a reward, but the top 50 players get a specific reward, and the top 10 players get the best reward. So we're going to do that, and I would like to know, really, from the chat, do you guys think, because what I'm trying to do is reinvigorate the game, make the game fun, and make it, it's been a while since we've had anything really new, big and new. And so what we're trying to do as a team is figure out which is the thing that's going to be the biggest difference. Okay, Noel Sora, you're saying would be really competitive and make it refreshing. Okay. Thanks, Slime Gaming. It's already fun. That's great. I agree. But we do need to. Our goal right now is just to reinvigorate the game. We've got Call of Duty out there, PUBG. It's very competitive, and so we're trying to come up with the best ideas to bring people back. If they've left, we want to bring them back. So, and it's funny that we go and read Discord, we read Twitter and Facebook, and we get so many people that say, "Oh, the devs don't listen," but in reality, we listen a lot. The thing is, we just don't have enough time to put in everybody's comments. It's just impossible to put all the different things in that people ask for. So we're constantly trying to put in the most important things that are going to make the biggest difference. So let's take a look at the chat and see what you guys are saying. Okay, so yeah, people say Bullet Force is pay to win. That's always going to be a debate, isn't it? Everybody's going to say if it's pay to win or not pay to win, and I guess that's just up for debate. We try to keep the game balanced, but it's hard to please millions of people to play the game. It really is, and that's we've had millions of people play the game over its lifetime. And you're right, Zongtan. The game isn't dead. We're putting a lot of effort in right now, and we're making a big punch for the holiday season, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we have a lot of new exciting things coming. Our goal is to be the niche game that is different than Call of Duty and PUBG and all the other games, in that we want to bring something different than what they have. And so that's why I have to give credit to my son Josh. He's the one that convinced me that I ought to start doing these live streams. So we're going to start doing these every 2 weeks, and I think this will be good. And I appreciate everybody's feedback. But obviously the game doesn't have as many players as it used to. You can tell by the rooms, but we are doing a lot of things to bring back old players. We're going to be introducing a way to invite friends. and not just a friend system, but a way to send them a link, and then they'll download the game and they'll get a reward for installing the game. Um, so I'm kind of rambling here, but um, so let's finish going through this list, and then we'll continue with all my other thoughts. Okay, so more weapons. More weapons. A lot of people ask for more weapons. Um, that's something I think Bullet Force has always been known for the weapons. We've got 55 weapons, I believe, now, and I that's encouraging to see that everybody wants more weapons because they're um, that's good. I think that's what keeps the game going. And but I'm a little surprised, honestly. Okay, this is okay. So this is first place, the rewarded weapon event. Second place was more weapons. Third place, by barely first place, is increasing the level cap to 200 and add more perks. So I'm curious by looking at the chat, how many people are, how many people feel that. Whoops, I forgot to shut off my Skype or my Slack. Hold on, let me do that because I'm going to get notifications here. Okay. How many? I think all you guys that are hundreds would probably like to have um, more level, or not levels, but a higher rank. So this is something HIT has been um, trying to tell me that we need to do, is increase that so that the 100 level players have something more fun to do. So what would be helpful is put in the chat what type of perks you'd like. That if we increase it to like 200, what kind of perks would you like to see after we bump that up? Okay. Okay. So let's look at the next thing. The next thing is new game modes. Basically, we had remastered maps and new game modes. The remastered maps, we have talked a lot about remastering some of the maps, and to me, what that means is updating the graphics, maybe changing the layout a little bit of the map. And I saw a lot of you guys talk about don't touch urban because it's a classic. I think Toad mentioned that, and I think somebody else, maybe it was Monarch, mentioned don't change the urban map, and yeah, don't touch urban. Urban is iconic, yeah, it's a classic. So we're kind of looking at just different maps to see which ones. We are adding a new map in the next release, and it's called Compound. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be the next Bullet Force Classic. It's a hopefully you've seen the videos. It's a very small, close quarter combat, and it's inside like a compound, like a kind of like an old factory. I think it'll be good. Let's see what else. I'm glad to see all you guys are giving a lot of good input here. You love close quarter maps. Okay, so here's a question. We did the map last Christmas, which at the end of the year, which was Aftermath, and we all thought Aftermath would be great. People love to have a big map, but we come to find out that not a lot of people ended up playing it, and it was, I guess, maybe too big for Bullet Force. So what we thought about is chopping it up into 3 different maps and making it just 3 separate maps. And so I'd like to know what you think about that. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we got remastered maps. What else? Better matchmaking. Okay, this is one that's going to come out this next release. What we're going to have, I think, to be honest, one of the one of the major problems we've had with Bullet Force from the very beginning was the fact that new players are mixed in with experts, and new players immediately get killed by the experts, and they just don't ever come back again. They give up and don't come back. So what we've done is we've made it so that new players now only can play with new players. So the and okay, that's part of it. So now it's going to be broken up. The new players, I think it goes up to level 15 or something like that. New players are together. Everybody else are together. And if you try to join, if you're an expert above 15 and you try to join a lower level room, it'll say, sorry, you can't join. This is for beginners only. And if a beginner tries to join an expert match, it'll say, you can join, but are you sure? Because you're gonna get killed fast if you join this match. So we're doing that, and that's going to be out this release. Okay, let's talk about ability to set player level. I'm not sure what they're saying here. Oh, yeah, ability to set player level. I think when they're talking about make a new match and improved weapon skin system. Okay, so those were a little lower on the list. Okay, so let's go down to the next one. Which new features? Okay, this is the small features. Which small features would you like to add? Okay, number one is new player model. And I'm happy to say that is coming in this next release. That is, they're working on that really hard right now. In the very beginning, it's going to be, most likely, it'll be the player model for everybody, and you can purchase some extra skins. Now, so here's the question. I did post on the survey, what would you like? Because, well, realize that Bullet Force is a business and it feeds our families. All the development team, it feeds all of our families. It's a business and it's what we do to make a living. And so we're always trying to think of balancing the game between earning income and making it fun for everybody. There's a lot of different levels of players. Some players don't have the money to spend on a game. Other players do. So that's why lately we've put in different ways to earn money. I mean, to spend money on ads. Not spend money, but earn rewards through watching ads. And some people just don't have extra money to buy things, and so they watch ads. So we're constantly trying to balance it, keep it balanced. Okay, let's move on to some more interesting things here. So here's the ranks of the players. Most of the players are new, which is interesting. Most of the players are new. And we do have a lot of old players. And then we have all the intermediate players here. Okay, now let's look here. So this is the question I asked. What would you like to see in the holiday season for new things? And the biggest thing is new player model with customizable mask, gloves, skin, helmet. So we're starting on this, and the first release will probably be either skins for the whole player model, equipment, or faces. Probably be just skins. And you guys probably know General Alex. He's the one creating the skins. He does an awesome job. He's the one that created all the Fort Assault weapon skins. So what we're going to do is we'll have some really cool player skins. So here's my question. For the guys that want to spend money, would you rather have, so here's your, let's say 3 choices. Would you rather have gloves, custom gloves, a custom skin for your whole, the whole character model, or a customized face? So that's the question that I'm interested in asking you. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, live streams. We talked about live streams. And everybody wants to earn prizes. I like to hang out with fellow Bullet Force players. That was 11%. That's pretty good. So I hope everybody's enjoying the stream, and we're going to give out prizes. What else? Getting inside scoop about the next big features. You're getting some of that today, and so that's pretty much it for this part. So let's look. Okay, so these are just some of the other things. Okay, so now we're going to change topics for just a minute, and I want to ask this question: how often is too often for an update? I've heard some people say that they don't that they'd like to have close updates, but remember, and I've also heard other people say that don't have updates so often because it takes all my data. I saw somebody just put every week, every day. Okay, would you really? I really would like to know the best. We've worked hard at trying to figure out what is the best time to do a release, and 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks has seemed pretty good. The good thing about doing it every 2 weeks is the algorithms for the Play stores bump you up higher on the results if you do updates sooner. So if you notice a lot of games that are really popular, they do updates really frequently. And we want to get to that point where we're doing updates a lot more often. But I'm just wondering how much is too much. If does anybody think more than every 2 weeks is too much? Seems like a lot of people are saying 2 weeks. Okay. Okay, let's talk about PC. And as a lot of you guys know, Bloody Duck is has been streaming, and he is going to be our new streamer. And we're really excited for him. I met Bloody Duck about 3 years ago when Lucas just first started the game, and it was really great to meet him. And he's going to be doing some streams, a lot of streams, and we're excited to have him do the streams now. And I'm really happy to have Bloody Duck on with us now. So he's going to be streaming on PC, and we are going to be once we get the events, or we're calling them seasons. They're not they're called seasons, and they're, like I said, 3 to 5 weeks. Once we do that, we're going to be able to see who's best, is the PC guys or the mobile guys. See who's the best players. Because I know you guys like to talk a lot of smack out there in the world, but we'll see really who's the best. Yeah, and we are looking for some mobile streamers. And okay, now I see some people are saying let's get PC for friend system, Doom 18. The issue with the friend system that we have, the reason it's not on PC is because we don't have push notifications on a PC. So we've thought about just sending the invites through email. And so that's a question we've talked about. And if you have any input on that, do you think most people that play the PC will have access to their email right away? I think they will. So the goal is to add the friend system to the PC, and then instead of sending push notifications when somebody gets an invite or an invite to a match, they'll get an email. It's a little more clunky, but I think that's probably what our only option is. Email bad? You don't like the idea of email, Zong. What is another way, if somebody has an idea of what they've seen, what's another way to do invites if you don't get an email and a push notification? So think about that. Friend chat and ask them to check their email. That's an interesting idea. Okay, let's talk about game modes. So here's a question I want to ask, and that is, if we do So if you could each think of one single thing that would make you want to play the game more, one single thing that would make you want to play the game more. I know that's a tough question, but put that in the chat. Is it a new game mode? Is it more competitive feature? Yeah, is it bring back the shuriken, TKs and shurikens? That's funny. Uh, that was a big lots of discussion about the TKs and shurikens. So everybody has their own opinion on what they think should be the best, and I believe if we stick with what the majority wants, we'll be able to do the right things. So, um, so that's my question. Everybody think about what is one thing that would make the game funner to play for you personally, and write it in the chat. Okay. All right. Let's talk about game modes. One game mode that we have been talking about a long time is zombie mode, and this is something that it seems to me like people would really like. Um, Actually, you know what? Before we go here, I see a lot of people talking about bugs. Okay, what bugs? I would like to know what bugs you think are the worst bugs that cause the most frustration, and um, that would help. We have lists and lists of bugs, and every release we prioritize how many bugs are we going to fix and how many new features are we going to do. We're constantly trying to cater to both the old players, the new players, and it's really a balancing act. So the more input we can get from all of you, the better, so that we really understand what our community, what you want to play, what you'd like to see different. And yeah, battle royale mode. I'm sorry, we're not gonna do a battle royale mode. There are so many games that do battle royale. We've decided we're not gonna do battle royale, but we do want to add a game mode that's different. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about different game modes. Okay, but I would like everybody to put what bug specifically. What bug is it that causes you the most frustration? Okay, and okay, so game modes. Let's talk about game modes now. As far as game modes, a lot of different game modes we've talked about. We've talked about zombies, and there's a lot of different ways to do zombies. And for a while, zombies was a big deal, and we talked about that quite a bit. We could do a type of a zombie mode. Hide and seek. That's interesting. Tell me about hide and seek, Jeff. I'm curious how hide and seek would work. Jeff, you're posting it many times, so you definitely got my attention. What about? Okay, we're gonna have a survey coming up pretty soon. Put your game mode that you'd like to see here and describe it. Don't just put the title, but if you'll put the title and then exactly what it is, then we'll be able to understand it better and make sure we put it in the survey and see what everybody else wants, and so that we can get a good feeling for how popular that would be. Okay. Well, I've pretty much covered all the things that I wanted to cover. So now I just want to really open it up to questions. And so I'm going to look in the chat and see what you guys are saying. Okay, update soon for mobile. Yes, another update's coming for mobile well, we just did an update today, there was an issue that got accidentally deployed, and I believe, well, not I believe, that did get fixed today, and um, the next update is going to be 2 to 3 weeks from now, maybe sooner. Okay, let's see what Jeff, if I can read. Like normal hide and seek, you get hit and the seeker gets specific guns so you can't spray. So they can't spray. And if you're hiding and get found, you spectate until the game ends. Huh. Okay, interesting. Okay. And then Strathlight. Has the UI been completely updated or is there more to come? No. The only thing left to come is just a few bugs. We've noticed some of the screens aren't completely updated, and so sometimes just those things will get fixed. All the rest of the UI is done. Stop with the zombies. Okay. Whipline doesn't like zombies. What else? No response mode. What does that mean? L1 rack. What does that mean? No response mode. Hire new staff. Okay. Well, we've already got great staff. Why would you say hire new staff? Nerf AK. Okay, let's talk about nerfing and buffing the weapons. I see people all the time say nerf this, buff that. Here's the thing. We just did all that about 6 months ago. We ran a survey, and that's the survey I ought to bring up right now, but I'm not going to bring it up. Basically, we asked people, what is the number one weapon that should be nerfed or buffed or balanced? And the funny thing is, almost every single weapon we have was in the list. So every single person has a different opinion on what weapons need to be rebalanced. So what we did is we took the top 5 to 8 weapons and we rebalanced those. So the thing is with weapons, nobody's going to be totally happy. There's no way to please everybody about how we balance the weapons. So we did 5 to 8 about 6 months ago, and we don't plan on really doing any more weapon balancing unless something. Yeah, we just don't plan on doing it because everybody's going to have a different opinion. Everybody's going to think that basically just a different opinion, and so we can't please everybody. So we've done our best, and I don't think we plan on doing any more weapon balancing anytime soon unless we add a new weapon. Okay, let's see. Shriver, you remember when this game came out? That's good. You've been here a long time then, 3 years. A little over 3 years ago when it came out on mobile. I mean on Android. Oh, I've seen a lot of people talk about button opacity to make the buttons layout clean. Noel, Sora. Now, I've seen this. Are you saying when you go to the customization screen, it would just be, are you thinking like a slider that would change all the opacity of all the controls? Or does each control have a separate opacity? And that, I've seen people say that. That's probably would not be a difficult thing to add. Okay, I'm looking down at the comments here. Okay, Deadshot 8484. MrBlayze, I think we could have hardpoint as a limited time mode. Okay, tell me what hardpoint is in the text, in the message, would you? Just describe what it is. Add ability like hacks, have speed jump, see-through wall with cooldown. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Melee only with added swords and shields and axes. Okay. Bring Tomahawk from Fort Assault. That's an interesting idea. Okay, I've got a question for you guys. If anybody has been paying attention, you all know that Call of Duty just came out, and a lot of people in our community say, "Oh, Call of Duty, I'm play Call of Duty now." Here's my question: what do you like more? Tell me, because I'd really like to know this. What do you like more about Bullet Force than Call of Duty? And to be honest, I don't give that much attention, and our team doesn't give that much attention to Call of Duty. But I would like to know what you think we do better than Call of Duty. Is there anything that you think we do better than Call of Duty? Because what we want to do is differentiate ourselves from them, so that I don't want to be the same. Uh, I don't want to be compared to Call of Duty. Really, I want to be a. I want us to be a different game, and we have different players, and just different. So I would like to know, what do you like more about Bullet Force than Call of Duty? And that will help us a lot figure out what we should add differently. Um, so that will help. Okay. Mr. Toad says there isn't a comparison, to be honest. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. We have better support. Okay. Bullet Force is free to play. That's why I like Bullet Force more. Bullet Force, the movement, sense, and feel the game feels fluid and good. Okay, mechanics, its original UI. Okay, Osiris Vega, its original UI. Are you saying Bullet Force has an original UI, and are you saying you like the old UI more than the new UI, or what do you mean exactly? Ignoring and not learning from the enemy is not the way. Yes, that's true. X basically pro YT. Correct. We're not ignoring them, but we don't give we don't give so much attention to what they're doing that we try to copy them. That's definitely not what we're doing. But we know what Call of Duty is doing. We know what what they've done, and um, we're not trying to compete with them. They're a huge multi-million-dollar company with many games, and we're a very small company that has a very niche game. So honestly, I don't even like being compared to them. So what we want to know and work on making our game different, so that people see both games and they have to decide which one they like the most. Okay, so I've heard a lot of people say that the gameplay is a lot smoother. That's interesting. That's good to know. The controls and the different options of weapons. Okay, everything in Bullet Force is better than Call of Duty. That's great. Quick scope mechanics. Okay, now why? IX3 non underscore FXA. You said everything in Bullet Force is better than COD, Call of Duty Mobile. Can you explain what you mean exactly? Because I didn't grow up playing Call of Duty. My sons, Josh and Lucas, both played it a lot, and they grew up playing it. I grew up in the '80s playing Spy Hunter and Crossbow and a few other games that probably nobody's heard of. Maybe some of you old guys out there have. But so I'm wondering what's different. What do you like specifically? Okay, new grenades, sticky grenades. That's an interesting idea. Um, okay, let's see. Can we please talk about hackers? Hackers, yes. Um, let's talk about hackers for a second. Hackers are very extremely irritating, and they are very, very, very annoying. Um, we have a new improved hack anti-cheat that's coming out. That's actually just came out. We're finishing evaluating the records because we don't want to ban people by accident or ban people that we're not hacking. It's a very delicate thing because you have to look really closely at exactly what they're doing and be sure that they really are a hacker. So we do have an anti-cheat that came out, and we don't talk much about the anti-cheats, the details, because for all I know, there's a bunch of hackers listening to me now that's on the stream, and so we don't go into the details. We just ban people when they hack and cheat. Um, okay, let's look here more. Bullet Force is original. Okay. Now the stream is going by so fast I can't hardly read it. This is really good input. We're gonna go through this chat and look and see what everybody said, and we can. Oh, put slowdown on, Jeff. That's probably a good idea, but I don't know how to do it. Like I said, this is my first chat, and do I play Bullet Force myself? I play. Yes, I do. I definitely play. I don't play as much as Hit. Hit plays a lot, and Monarch plays a lot, and so um, I get a lot of we get a lot of ideas from those guys that play. Um, there's a lot that goes into a business besides just the game that I have to focus on, like the finances and the marketing, and so I don't always get to play Bullet Force very much. You've never seen Hit in the game, okay? Um, let's see what else. Which servers do the devs play on? Well, we play on all the servers. Um, okay, Prince of FPS. Nice name. There are winners. I haven't chosen the winners yet, but I'm going to go back and look at the guys that gave the best comments, the most helpful comments, and you'll get rewards. Let's see what else. Have options to change the scoreboard size and position. Okay. Okay, household sauce 2. Bullet Force, I think their consistent change of LTMs is the only thing keeping COD Mobile in the conversation. It just gives you something to try. What do you mean by that? I'm not sure I know what you mean by that. Let's see. Sniping in Bullet Force is better. Okay. I saw Monarch U, General Alex, I solo hit. Add a sword. Okay, that would be new. That's a different idea. Bug updates should be every 2 weeks, while major updates should be 1 to 2 months. In the big updates, you can also add a special offer. Okay. Thanks for answering my questions. You bet. Can somebody else said, well, this might be the same person. Have options to change the scoreboard size and position. Try advertising Bullet Force a bit more. Okay. I'll be honest, we've been kind of hit and miss on the social media, but we are pushing that more now, and we are going to, like I said, here's a question for all of you. If we add a way to invite your friends, an easy way to invite your friends, how many would actually use it? And it would be something like, if you invite your friend and you invite, let's say, 5 friends, as soon as the 5 friends reach level 10, they'll get a reward and you'll get a reward. So I'm really would like to know, if we had that functionality, if you would use it. That's number one. And then also, how many of you have friends that have never played Bullet Force? And because we talk to people all the time that say, I have a lot of friends, but a lot of them don't play Bullet Force. And like for example, he'll go. He has a Bullet Force shirt. He'll go to the mall and talk to people, and he'll ask them about Bullet Force, and they haven't played it. They haven't even heard about it. So I know there's so many people that haven't heard about it. I think I got no friends. Yeah, that's probably not true, Jeff. Um, I think that's one thing we're gonna do is make it so we have a way of um, inviting friends. Okay, another question. How do you guys like the friend system? Have you used it? And is it? Do you like it? Are you? Is there big things that we should add still to the friend system? And was it worth for you personally? Was it worth the time to add? And are you actually using it? Okay, friend system would be awesome if it was on PC. Add a voice chat. I like the friend system. Okay, I haven't met anybody to add yet. Making adding in okay, making adding players in game easier. Okay. Uh, stray flat or no, stray flight. Making adding players in game easier. Are you saying uh, the ability to add friends that are already in the match with you, making that easier is what you're looking for? Because that's actually coming in the next release. Is on the scoreboard. When you play with somebody, there's going to be a little friend button next to their name, and you can tap it and add them to their add them as a friend. Finally, I know when my friend is online. That's true. King Fun Gamer 00. Yeah, we did add that. That was a good thing I think we added was when your friends come online. Make in-match adding easier. Okay, you're talking about the friend system, I think. I got only one friend. It's my dog. Okay, well it's good to have a dog. Um, it's pretty decent. I can never join my friends' games though. Okay, why is that, Justin? Will the PC knife glitch ever be fixed? To be honest, I don't know if I've heard of that glitch. So if you'll just make sure you put that in the bug report in Discord, because a lot of time, we check that. Neil checks it. Neil BF checks that and logs those bugs. Add a section with recommended friends. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm going to scroll down here. Merchandise stores. I chat all the time. Friend system is boring. No friends online. You can't join matches they are in, not using it. Okay. Friend system is great. Don't have to use Discord to arrange gameplay with friends. Add voice chat. It's more of a quality of life thing with the friend system. John O'Reilly. Yeah, that's true. A Bullet Force chat. Make BF hats. Yeah, BF hats would be nice. We have BF shirts. Make it to where your friends have a different colored name when they are on your team, like green. That's a good idea. Craytech. Friend chat. Okay, let's stop for a second right there. The other big thing that was voted for, why didn't we see that in this list? Clans. Oh, right here, clan system. That's why. Okay, clan system was number 2 on the small features. Okay. There's something that we're experimenting with right now. It's I'm really on the fence if we should try it or not. It's called Clan HQ. It's a way for mobile games to have a clan outside of the game they play. So it's a separate app. and it's basically a chat system on steroids. And you can go add your friends to this other app, and um, I've talked to the owner, and I've thought when I saw this survey result that people want to have an official clan system, that this would be a way to start a clan system. And basically, what it would be is use this other game, use this app. It's called Clan HQ, and you set all your friends up there, and then you click a button that says play match together. You choose Bullet Force, then you click a button to go play the match. Then it gives you instructions on how to go to Bullet Force. You have to add everybody as a friend in Bullet Force that are in Clan HQ, and then you play. I'm just curious if that's even something that you'd like to use, or if you'd even want to try it. Has anybody here ever tried Clan HQ? Okay, Jesse, you're saying it sounds like a great idea. We already have Discord. It'd be a waste of time. Could be used for fixing bugs. Yes, that's true. That's a possibility. Um, um, Clan HQ for organization and an official roster so that people can't pretend to be members of a clan. Okay, I don't really understand what you do. Sounds a little fiddly. Yeah, Mr. Toad, that was kind of my thought too at first. Was it seems a little clunky to have a separate app. That's definitely one of my, I guess one of my concerns is that it would be a little weird to go to a third party app and set everything up and then just come back to Bullet Force. But the good thing about doing this is it wouldn't cost us any development time. We just have a bunch of people try it, see if it works, and if they like it, and they should start using it. So we are thinking about it. Go prone. I'd like the possibility to go prone. Bullet Force would be perfect with going prone. Please do that. It would be so nice. Okay. The Undisturbed Prophet. Discord is better than Clan HQ. Bullet Force developer faces as gun skins. That's funny. NBD 300. That's interesting. Bullet Force developer faces. Are you talking about the real faces? Or the old Bullet Force player model face? Never used HQ. PC for staff team. Okay, I don't know what you mean there. Doom 18. Verify clan Discord servers. Okay, I don't know what you mean, Strathlight. You're saying that we need to get you're saying we need to get our Discord server verified or the clan servers? Because I guess there's a bunch of different. I know there's some clan servers out there that do community events and competitions. Create an official clan list. I wouldn't use it, and I don't think it'd be a good use of time. Yeah, that's so John. That's what we want to find out, because it really wouldn't take any time from us. It would literally just be you guys go try it out, download it, try it out yourself. If you like it, let us know in a month. And if everybody likes it, we would promote it more so we get more people over there to start using it. Jeff just downloaded Clan HQ. You need to install it and see. Yeah, whoever's interested, go try it out. I do want to see what you guys think about it. Okay, hit. Yeah, but clans will have a clan game mode called Put Up or Shut Up. Yep, we've talked about that for clans, official clan game modes. Somebody said don't add proning. No prone. Interesting. Now, why would you not want to have prone? I guess it's just a different style. I've thought prone would be great to add. Prone would change the game completely in a good way or bad, I don't know. Okay, that's an interesting comment. Um, sensitivity increased from 500 and retexture weapons like the M4A1 and others, and decreased ragdoll stiffness. Okay. Bullet Force, can you give away some guns? Yes. We are going to give away some guns at the end of this. I'd love to have the foul. My in-game name is Mr. Chulo. Okay, Mr. Chulo, make sure you fill out that form at the top of the chat in the description. I am from Brazil, and there aren't many players on the SA server. What do you want to do to attract more players? Okay, good question. Good question. We are going to add the function. So here's a question for DK Insanity. Once we add the ability to invite your friends, um, will you use it? Because the way the App Store works, if downloads decrease, then you're lower on the if downloads decrease and you are you don't put out updates as often, your ranking goes down. So that's why we're going to start doing updates more often. We were doing updates, if you noticed, in the middle of the summer. Between April and July, we did updates every 2 weeks, and our rankings went up quite a bit in both the stores. But unfortunately, we had 2 updates that took us a long time, and because of that, our rankings went down a little bit, and we had a little less downloads. However, we have so many people saying that the game is still good, and they still like it, and it's still a lot of fun, and so we're focused on getting the updates out more often, really focusing on the community and seeing what people really want. And so we need everybody's help to keep the game alive and keep it fun, and that is by by referring to your friends. Okay, let's keep going. We've been on here an hour now, and so I've got about another half an hour to stick on here. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Prone. Okay, prone should be a thing. We need some more variety in movement. So a lot of people are talking about prone. Remove head glitch where when someone is hiding something, you can't see their head. Okay, I know in some maps there's some issues with head glitches. We need to look at that. So these are some things. How many people are still annoyed with map glitches? Because the good thing about map glitches, they're really not that hard to fix. We just need to hone in on them and fix them all. We have talked about maybe doing a deployment where we focus just on the map glitches and just fix all the maps at once and get them out there. But I'm just curious from the group, how many people find the map glitches really annoying, or are they causing a lot of problems? Map glitches are dumb. Yeah, I'd say so. Map glitches are pretty dumb. Okay, let's see what else you guys are saying here. How would you guys like to have a crossbow that we add to the game? How would you like a crossbow? Curious. We do have. I think I might have just given away a secret that Hit didn't want me to talk about. So we'll see at the end if Hit calls me. But regardless, how would you like to have a crossbow? I'm talking like a modern crossbow. Let me know in the chat what you think about that. Okay. How many people here like playing the PC version more than the mobile version? I'm just curious. Just put your name in if you like PC more than the mobile. And let's take the last few minutes and just answer questions. So, any specific questions you guys have? Um, a crossbow with an explosive attachment would be a good addition. Okay. Bow and arrow sounds like a good way to get killed. My suggestions keep getting ignored. I'm done. Okay. 9. What suggestions are you saying that are getting ignored? Okay, let me see your questions. Any burst weapons to come? We'll see. Is there going to be a new map? Yes, there is going to be a new map. That's coming out the next release. It's called Compound, and it's a small close quarters combat map. It's different. Really, it's different than any map we have. When will you add battle royale mode? King Kyle, never. We don't plan on adding a battle royale mode at all. What's IGN in the form? IGN is your in-game name, your username. Okay, what else? Is the main menu music copyrighted? No, that is music that we had made specifically for Bullet Force, so we own that. Moving forward, will PC and mobile be updated at the same time? We are working on that. It's not quite as simple as it looks. So we have there's some technical challenges we have to deal with, but we are working towards that. In the future, when the level cap gets increased, can we have a diamond camel for level 200 players for free? Huh. That's an interesting idea. Okay. Will Bullet Force have a better clan system added? Let's talk about clan system for a minute. What what about the clan system is the most appealing to you? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, community. Um, Clan systems can earn respect from others and allow you to display your skill. Clan system seems to be promising. It will unite people to play and chill together. Clan system, clan rewards, and clan challenges for players in the clan. Maybe clan wars. Competition between clans. Will you guys implement button opacity? We might. Will the female character model be added? Not right now, Jeff. Maybe in the future, but okay. The final reward for weapon rank. Hit wants me to talk about that, but we have not finalized that yet. Sorry, Hit. We got to finalize that first. Okay, Can we get wire trap grenades? I can tell you the final reward for the weapon rank is going to be good. So keep grinding for that final reward. Fix the loading screens. Very frustrating connecting loading. Oh, Fernando Lima. Are you talking? Yeah, we've talked about that. You're saying that they just come up too often. Like what I've noticed is when you play, even if you're only waiting for 2 seconds, the loading screen comes up, and that is annoying. Oh, John, you like the old music better. That's interesting. Okay. Fabulous Mr. Toad. With the clan system, only the people actually in the clan can play as the clan. Okay. So when you're in a clan, do you always play? When you're in a clan, my question is, do you always play on the same team, or do you play on opposing? Do you play against each other? I assume you always play on the same team. Fix Foul and Badger Q iron sights. Will you be adding challenges for in-game currency? Is there a chance of new kill streaks? I don't understand English. I'd like to know what you're talking about. It's very interesting. How do you know it's interesting if you don't understand me? Jeff is stealing my ideas. Oh, Jeff, don't steal ideas. Could you add defuse mode like in Rainbow Six Siege? It's 5x5. One team has a plant a bomb, and the other team has to prevent them to do that. I think this mode should become very popular. Okay. So, that's interesting. If you have game mode ideas like that, post them in the chat for your ideas. Get a fix on the stats. Yeah. The stats fix should have been done. Are you talking about the kill count? Because that was broken and that has been fixed from what I hear. So are you still Doom 18? Are you still experiencing that? Add an attachment for the M16 to be burst. Is the Lewis gun getting sights? We aren't planning on it. To be honest, I didn't think anybody was playing with a Lewis gun. I know there are a lot of people that play it, but I don't hear about the Lewis gun much. That's such an old gun. Challenges, okay, challenges for in-game currency. King Kyle, 2004, yes. Those are seasons. We're going to be adding seasons in, I would say within the next month. For sure before Christmas. Probably it'll be the first couple weeks of December when we add that. Okay, Noel, Sora, you really want button opacity, don't you? I've seen you post that a few times. Molotov cocktail. We've had a few people ask for that. That's not in the plans right now. Oh, were the winners announced yet? No, I'm not going to announce the winners yet until after this. Probably early next week, the winners will be announced. Music customization, more maps. Add a choke for shotguns. I find the new music strangely addictive. Yeah, I really like the new music. I'm glad you like it. We have a guy in Italy that made the music, and at first I thought, well, we'll just go find one that works really well, but he did a custom job, and I think it turned out really well. Add throwables, Molotov, and poisonous gas. Okay, yeah, we have talked about poisonous gas and gas masks, but it didn't do that well in the survey. So we haven't really put any more thought into that because it didn't score that high on the survey when we did one a couple months ago. Night map. I don't think we plan on doing a night map right now. It is asked for once in a while, but it's not at the top of the list. I'll be honest. Clan FFA games would be cool. Kill streak sound effects. What do you mean by kill streak sound effects? Like when you enable the kill streak, you hear a sound effect, or are you saying others would hear the sound effect? Francisco, having different music packs that you could buy would be cool, so I totally would spend money on it. Huh. That's an interesting idea. You know, if enough people like that idea, we could add that. It would not be difficult to add. How many people would be interested in buying different music packs from the store? I mean, let's say we sold music for $1 or something. Would you buy it? If you know, if enough people would buy it, we would probably add it. If it, because that wouldn't be that much effort to add. It's an interesting idea. Hardcore mode needs to be fixed. Yes, we know that. Let's see what else people are saying. Add an attachment option for the M16 to burst. The new game mode sounds cool. Which new game mode? Jesse, Dolphin, YT. When can we use more than one kill streak? Can we add a map at night? Mister, that's interesting, Blaze. Sorry, don't ban me. You guys are funny. My kills are messed up as of right now. Okay. Doom, can you please put a ticket in for that? I was pretty sure that was. I was told that was all fixed. Game mode idea infected. Fix foul and Badger Q sites. Adding sound effect details will create more in-game immersion, such as kill streak activation sounds or more voice sounds. And a lot of PC players are having the same problem. Which same problem? I fall through the floor in woods at least 4 times per game. Okay. Okay, let's see. Make the night map. Okay, HDLT, I got your point. You like the night map. Don't add any sort of battle pass. Fix offline kicking system and map glitches. Okay, let's see. One thing we thought of is to take some of the old maps that Lucas did and redesign them and add them as new maps. We've thought about doing that. Yeah, we are going to log these ideas, Doom. You don't mind getting having a battle pass as long as you can pay gold to get it. Okay. Oh, I am going to, okay, Noel, Sora, I'm going to put a plug in for Project Gamma because you just asked for add more attachments like foregrip, actual extended mag, stocks, barrels, and grips. That all is in Project Gamma, and I hope you go take a look. We don't plan on adding that to Bullet Force. It's been requested a little bit, but it's a minor thing. I mean, compared to all the other things where we want to add, it is not at the top of the list. But if you go take a look at Project Gamma, that's what we have there, and it's. I just saw the update, played the update last night for Project Gamma, and it is really the weapon is so smooth, the animation. Go take a look at that, and it's quite amazing. I think Josh and the team has done a great job. What's Project Gamma? It's the other game we're working on right now. So if you go to just go to my chat and you'll see links. I mean, my Twitter page, and you'll see it. But yeah, if Project Gamma, I'm going to give a little spiel about Project Gamma. It's going to have bigger maps. It's going to have vehicles. Right now, it's got a helicopter you can fly. It's a lot of similar things to Bullet Force, but it's still pretty early. By the end of the year, we want to have the new UI done, have the first map, the big first map done. It's going to basically be like a Mayan jungle that's been deserted, and we're going to have a couple of guns, but it's pretty amazing right now. If you look at it, the weapons are so good. I think the weapons are the best weapons in the App Store. If you look at the weapon, we have one weapon in there now, and the animations. Josh and I actually got together and took a real gun and looked to see how a real gun looks when you run, when you look at the scope, reload. Most mobile games don't really go to that detail of how it looks in real life. But since we did that, it made a big difference. Okay, so let's get back to Bullet Force. So go download Project Gamma if you haven't. Household Sauce 2. I think you should advertise your other games within your games to get more players. I had no idea about Gamma. Yeah, we occasionally put a link on the page. We ought to do that again. We'll do that again. Let's see what else. Will Project Gamma be on PC? I don't know yet. I want it to be. I hope we can get the. There's a couple limitations that we have to work through first, but I do want to have it on PC. Okay, well, we've got 8 more minutes. Will Project Gamma be a Bullet Force killer? No, it won't. I think a lot of players will go over there, but it's different enough that I don't think it's going to be a Bullet Force killer. Project Gamma is all high poly. Well, if you look at the guns and the animations and the character model, they are high poly, but we're making it run on medium devices. So old devices will not work with Project Gamma. They have to be at least, I think we're targeting at the most 3-year-old devices on there. So Bullet Force is a lot more for older devices. Project Gamma, you'll have to have a newer device to run it. Okay, let's see what other questions you have. We're just wrapping up here. We've got about 5 more minutes. So blast your questions in here and I will look at them. Okay, you think loadout slots should be cheaper. Okay. Bullet Force, please make streams more common. What do you mean by that? Are you saying, well, let me ask this. Has this stream been valuable for you? Have you enjoyed listening and chatting with other guys? Because I do plan on doing this every 2 weeks now, and we'll probably do a different format. Maybe we'll have different guests join me, and we'll talk about it. Good to see all those yeses. Great to hear. I like this stream. Good. It's great. Good. I enjoyed it a lot. That's great to hear. When are you going to fix the problem with the package? What do you mean by that, Bob? Bob Larry. You should do this way more. Good. Um, the stream is very good. Good. I'm glad to hear the positive feedback. Um, could you tell me your Twitter or maybe stay a bit after the stream? I'd like to talk to you about some ideas in detail. Sure, John. For those that want to stay, there's Emilio. Emilio is one of our Unity developers, and I also need to shout out. Well, I'm going to shout out to a few people. I saw Monarch here. Monarch is our Creators Club manager. You all know Monarch. And Emilio is one of our Unity developers. And Hit, you guys all know Hit. Who else do I see? I don't see any other developers here. So we'll stick around for a few more minutes. Go ahead and ask any of the questions you want. Hit needs to do more video commentaries. Okay. Tell me, Monarch was here. Yeah, he was. Tell me, what is it about the streams that you like? What is it about this specific stream that you like the most? And why is it valuable to you? Is it just that you like to hear where the game is going and you like to see what people are saying? There's Monarch. Oh, the leaking the info for update. Okay, you like to hear what the updates are going to be. Okay. Streams can engage the community and ensure players that the developers care about the game. Yes, Strathlight, we definitely care about the game. It's not only is it a business and it's my personal livelihood and the livelihood of all of the developers. It's fun and I enjoy doing it, and it's how we feed our families. So yes, we care tremendously about the game. It's great to connect with all of you too, because I see you on Twitter and Discord, sometimes on Facebook, and I wish there was a way that we could do this so that you could talk back and I could talk, and we could have a conversation. Maybe one of these days we'll do it on Discord like Josh does on for Project Gamma. Okay, let's look and see what else, because I'd like to be able to talk back and forth to you individually. I like that we fans share ideas and opinions about the game to make Bullet Force much better. Good. Will you add more loadouts? Well, we didn't think about adding more loadouts. I enjoyed this stream because I get to see what's coming out and because it gives me a challenge. Okay. Please add auto aiming with pressing shoot button with sniper weapon. You can integrate the calm live stream channel in Discord where the iron sights for the foul and badger can be fixed. Can we get more credits from ad crates? Okay. Jesse, Dolphin, what we're doing is actually this next release, if all goes well, we're going to add a reward for offer wall. So as you watch the offer wall, we're basically going to have a way to, if you earn a certain amount of gold in the offer wall, then you will get a reward. It's going to be a pretty big reward. So we want to encourage people to use the offer wall because it's actually a good source of income for us, and it's better than ads. And so the offer wall is the best way, besides in-app purchases. That's where we make the most of our income, is from in-app purchases, but offer wall is number 2. So we are going to add a system where we're adding a reward. So you get a pretty good reward if you watch so many offers. And okay, let's see what else you're talking about here. We don't need more loadouts. Okay. Will you be making purchase-only items available always instead of waiting for deals to come back? The purchase-only things was a little bit of an experiment, and I don't think we don't plan on doing that right now. We plan on leaving those as purchase only, but we're still looking at the stats to see what we want to do. Okay, household sauce 2. I think the community is the best thing about Bullet Force. Some way to utilize that core community could make Bullet Force unique and interesting, whether that's through clans or some live streaming thing. Okay. Okay. Please add auto aiming with pressing shoot button with sniper weapon. Okay. If you guys are seeing bugs, please put those in the bugs report in Discord. Okay, I have used the offer wall. Will my old offers count? Yes. Yeah, we're not going to take anything away. It's good that you interact with Bullet Force supporters. Okay, great. 5 minutes. More loadouts for PC. Okay. Add auto aim. Are you sure you want auto aim? To me, auto aim doesn't seem like something that the overall Bullet Force community would want. I very much dislike the purchase only weapons. Okay, it's good to know, John. What is offer wall? Offer wall is on the when you tap now on the get free gold at the top. Offer wall is one of the options. There's 3 options: reward video, offer wall, or surveys. You can do one of those 3. Add a katana. Well, I'm just about ready to wrap it up, guys, but I can tell you this has been very valuable for me to see what everybody says and what your feedback is. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. If we do this every 2 weeks, is that too often? I think I probably wouldn't do it any sooner than 2 weeks, but I think 2 weeks, and I'm really grateful for everybody's comments. So with that, I just want to say thank you again for everybody. Thanks for all your comments. I feel like I've gotten to know a little bit of you a little bit better. MrBlayze, you are OP. Well, thanks. Thanks, Doom. Thank you for everybody. If you have bugs, please put them in the chat, in the bug chat in Discord. Thanks, HD Lit, for your compliment. The prizes, we will be giving those out. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate all of your joining, and I will be talking to you soon. So we'll go ahead and end the chat now. And prizes, yes, you will be seeing the prizes. I know you want the prizes. Prizes you can plan on having a prize in your account by Monday morning, and I will announce those on Twitter on Monday. Okay, so I will have Ankit give the prizes before Monday morning, and then you know what? I'm going to say Monday at noon because I'm going to make sure I have enough time to choose those. Monday noon, which is Mountain Time. Okay, everybody, thanks for joining again, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.